So this is November 2021, paper 2, business. So we scroll down. Here we have a case study. Huawei is a leading global provider of information and communication technology, infrastructure, and smart devices. In March 2011, over 1 million of its C8500 smartphones were sold in China following its launch. It now manufactures a wide variety of different products, including Huawei smartphone, watches, and tablets. Tablets. In recent years, Huawei has won many awards. In 2018, it was named the 68th most valuable brand by Best Global Brands. In 2019, it introduced a smartphone which had a new photographic technology. Wow. Okay. So we'll go to the question. It said, which one of the following is an advantage of primary market research?
It's only done by market research agents.
Primary research, market research. No. Agencies are secondary research.
It's cheaper than other types of them.
The advantage, no. It's even expensive.
But is it?
It's a. Yeah, it's more up to date. It's more up to date. Primary research. It's the research of now. So the problem about one of the problems about secondary research is that it is outdated. So it is always what? It is more up to date. So the answer is A. I think it's clear. All right. We'll go to question 2. Which of the following is a financial objective? Financial objective? Financial. It is not financial objective. Market share is financial objective. Personal satisfaction, it's non-financial. Personal satisfaction is just your own satisfaction, it's not financial. Independence, that means you want autonomy, you want to do things yourself. It is non-financial. Control, you want to be in charge, it's non-financial. So the only financial here is market share. So the answer is B. Clear?
Yes.
We go to question 3.
The calculation, I got confused, so I didn't answer.
Okay. They said we have number of ceramic bowls sold per day. That is the total quantity. Price per bowl, that's 12. So the said we should calculate total revenue. Total revenue is price multiplied by quantity. Price is 12 pounds. Quantity is 200. So 12 times 200, that's 2,400 pounds. C. Is it clear, please? That's the answer for that question. Roman figure 3 is C. We go to Roman figure 4. It said, which of the following would be a disadvantage for a partner in a partnership?
Is it access to more capital?
Access to more capital is an advantage. Sharing skills is an advantage. Sharing the workload is an advantage. The only problem about it's liability for all debts, because a partnership has unlimited liability. So the debt of the business can be transferred to the owners of the business. So the answer is B. Roman figure 5. Our brand value for 2018 was 7.6 billion. Our plans to increase its brand value by 14% in 2019. What would be the brand value in 2019? The brand value would be
10.64 billion.
No.
That's what I got.
No. The answer is this. First, you have to find the percentage, which is 14 over 100 multiplied by 7.6. 14 over 100 multiplied by 7.6 plus 7.6. 14 over 100. 14 over 100, that's, hold on please, I'm doing it already. 14 divided by 100, that gives us 0.14. 0.14 multiplied by 7.6, that gives us 1.064. 1.064 multiply, can you see it from the board, right? You can see it, multiply by, plus 7.6, 8.66. So the answer is C, 8.66. Is it clear?
Yes.
All right. We go to question Roman figure 5, Roman figure 6. Which one of the following is a source of long-term finance? Overdraft, yeah, bank loan, thank you. Overdraft is a short-term. Sales revenue is not a source of finance. Trade credit is a short-term, which is trade payables. So bank loan is a long-term. So the answer is D. Question B, divide the term sole trader.
A business owned by one person.
Yeah, a business owned and controlled by an individual group. So go to C. Divide the term demographics. For demographics, it means a certain part of the population.
Dividing the market according to the type of people.
People, good, it's fine. Demographics is good. Then question D. There's state one reason why Huawei may use share capital as a source of finance. When you use share capital, did you write something?
It's not clear.
Okay. So when you use share capital as a source of finance, it means you sold shares. I always sold shares to shareholders. The advantage of selling shares to shareholders is that you're not going to, Huawei is not going to return the amount, unlike when it is a loan. So Huawei is going to, with share capital, it is non-refundable. So Huawei is going to keep those funds, which is an advantage. Is it clear?
Yes.
So that means share capital won't be refunded to shareholders. Then go to 1E. They said, okay, calculate the two decimal places. The operating profit margin for Huawei.
The answer is 10.16.
10.16, yes. The formula is operating profit divided by revenue multiplied by 100. So we have 721 operating profit, sorry, 73287 multiplied by 100 divided by 73287. So that's, sorry, what do I do here? So we said I did plus, right? 73287 multiplied by 100, yes. Divided by 73287.
No.
Divided by 721,202. So that's 10.16. So the answer is 10.16. I think that's clear.
Yes.
So we go on. So
this partnership will increase their revenue. Yes, it will increase the revenue for the business.
But how does it increase revenue? The first thing before increasing revenue is that when you use sponsorship, the business will gain more publicity. That means it's going to reach large numbers of customers. That is how it's going to gain revenue. Is it clear? The first thing about sponsorship is that it increases publicity for the business. And as soon as publicity is increased, it means it's going to reach large numbers of customers. That is how revenue will increase. I think that is clear.
Yes.
We go to question 1G. They said, analyze the benefit of Huawei of locating its factory near to its labor sources. If Huawei is locating its factory near to labor sources, it means it's trying to locate a factory where there's skilled labor. Do you understand? Locating your factory nearer to labor sources means you are locating your factory closer to where you have skilled workers. Do you get the point? So the advantage of that is that, one, Huawei does not need to train skilled workers anymore. So that means Huawei could spend a lot of the amount of money that it's keeping because of that is not going to use for training on other parts of its operation.
Or production.
Or production, yes. And the other thing I noticed about, because it's manufacturing, it's a manufacturing business, smartphones and these things. By locating your factory closer to the labor source allows you to employ workers that have skills, and that will increase efficiency.
I wrote this will make the pay less or deliver. I thought that's
yes, that means when you talk about cheap labor.
I wrote it will make them pay less on delivery, and the money they will save they will use for production or
on delivery. No, it's not on delivery. On labor, because on delivery that is customers. On delivery will be for customers. Closer to labor means that they will pay less on labor. Cheap labor now. The first one I talked about was skilled labor. That means that will bring about efficiency and increase productivity. But if it's about cheap labor, that's why Huawei is going to locate closer to cheap labor. It means it's going to spend less on cost of labor or cost of wages, which can also help Huawei to use that money on other form of production. I think that is clear. That's question 1. Go to question 2. Here it said, Huawei is one of many businesses that manufacture smartphones and tablets. it therefore needs to keep and retain its staff. So the production is continuous. So that the production is continuous. This will help to maintain its customers. State one possible reason why Awawi pays its employees in the UK above the minimum wage. When you pay your employees above the minimum wage, this means that your workers will be staying because you are paying them more than.
To make your staff motivated.
It motivates them. It makes them to want to stay, and that could also increase productivity.
That's what I want to make your staff motivated.
Yes. And if workers are motivated, don't just finish it that way. If workers are motivated, it will increase their productivity. Because Awawi is not just paying you to make you motivated. It's paying you to be motivated so that you can increase your productivity. So motivation does not finish it. Productivity finishes it. Do you get the point there?
Yes.
Okay. B. Say one possible reason why Awawi would want to keep its customer loyal to its brand. If customers are loyal to the brand, it means they will return.
And they will buy new devices that they produce.
It's our produces.
Or release.
Or releases, thank you. That's B. We go to C. Explain one reason why having good public relations is important to a business. Having good public relations means that you can improve.
This will make any other businesses to collaborate with your business to get new ideas.
Public relations, no. Because when you talk about public relations here, you are talking about how you relate with customers, not precisely your competitors. So
I thought that it's public.
No, it's basically your target market is the customers. So with good public relations, it means you are able to improve your brand image. You can talk about investors. When you talk about public relations, you can talk about investors, not other businesses relating with you. You can talk about investors because as soon as your brand, this is the point. When you have good public relations, it improves your brand image. And as soon as your brand image improves, a lot of investors might want to invest in your business. That is the first point there. So that could increase, that could improve your business and increase your capital base. The other point is that when you are able to improve your brand image, a lot of customers would want to buy from you. So not competitors yet. So you can talk about customers, you can talk about investors. So they want to associate with you. They want to invest in your image, in brand. Do you understand?
Yes.
Or customers want to continue to buy with you. Clear?
Yes.
You go to D. Explain one benefit of being a multinational business. When you are a multinational business, it means you have factories, companies, businesses cut across the world. What does this imply? This implies that you can spread your risk. So if your business is not selling in Turkey, it will be selling in Spain. If it's not selling in Spain, it will be selling in Nigeria. So you are able to spread your risk, which is a good thing. Clear, right?
Yes.
So we go to E. Explain one reason why secondary research will be used by a business. It saves time.
And give them more ideas.
Yes, you can get more ideas using secondary research. You can get more ideas. It saves your time. So that means you won't be spending much time finding information that you can already get. Do you get the point there?
Yes.
Okay. How we use a range of motivational methods to ensure its employees remain with them and do not leave. That's staff turnover. It has to make a decision on which of the following options it will use. It is considering two methods. So I talked about financial motivation here. So it could use piece rate, it could use salary increase, it could use bonus payments. But what is the advantage of using this financial motivation? It motivates employees, and this might make them to be more effective to increase their productivity. Yes or no?
Yes.
But the problem about using financial motivation is that financial motivation or motivators are that some workers are not motivated by money. They are motivated with non-financial motivators like job satisfaction, job enrichment, like self-actualization. So this might, if Awawi has workers that are not financially motivated, then it's making the wrong decision. Is it clear? So we go to, so that ends question 2, right? So go to question 3. Huawei constantly has to introduce new products to the market to keep up to date with its competitors. If it does not do this, then there is the possibility that other businesses will succeed where Huawei will not. The first question, define the term revenue. What is revenue? The amount of money received by a business because of selling a product. The amount of money received by a business because of selling a product or service. B, outline one reason why Huawei would use robotics in the production of its products. Huawei would use robotics because it is more reliable and faster, quicker than people. Robotics, no. In the long run, in the short run, it is expensive. So here you just talk about the advantage, talking about it is quicker and more reliable than workers. Is it clear? In the long run, it is cheap. It is cost effective in the long run. But the investment in robots, it's expensive in the short run. So you wouldn't say about short expensive or cheap.
It's not going to be a short run.
Yeah, but you have to think about now. So saying it is cheap doesn't come with now. In the long run, it becomes cheaper. But in the short run, it is expensive to invest in robots, just like technology. Clear?
Yes.
We go to C, right?
Yes.
No, or B?
No, C.
Okay. Now, in 2018, Huawei took out a one-year loan for 69,941 million. CY from a bank. The bank charged interest of 4.5 on the loan. Calculate the interest. So the interest will be 4.1. So we have what? 4.5. So we're going to have 4.5 multiplied by 69941,000,000 divided by 100. So we have 3,147,347,345,000 CNY. That's the figure. Is it clear?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. I think it's clear now, right? So we go to D. Analyze why Huawei offers its new employees in the design department off-the-job training. First, you have to define off-the-job training. Off-the-job training is a training that occurs outside the premises of the business, which is carried out by specialist trainers or facilitators. So the reasons why Huawei might use this is that employees will be able to learn new ways or new methods of doing things at their own pace without the pressure of operations. Do you get the point?
Yes.
They will learn without any pressure of operation. So that means they will be able to learn how to do new smartphones, tablets without any pressure on them. Is it clear? So we go to E. Huawei operates in a very competitive market. For any new smartphone, it has to decide which pricing strategy it will use. For its next smartphone, Huawei is considering two options: competition pricing and promotional pricing. Justify which one of these or two options Huawei should use. I choose competition pricing. So first, you have to define what competition pricing is. This means you are charging the price. You are charging the price. Huawei is charging the price as the same with those of competitors, or not charging lesser or higher than those of competitors. That is competition pricing. So what is the advantage of this? When Huawei charges competition prices, it means customers, it will be able to maintain its customers. Yes or no?
Yes.
That means it could also increase its revenue. The advantage for customers is that customers will have more choices to make. They could buy from Huawei, they could buy from Samsung, or whatever they want to buy from.
But
that's for customers. But the problem using competition pricing is that Huawei might not be making more profit because
they will pay the staff.
Yes, so that means Huawei might not be able to cover its cost because it's charging the same as its competitors. Maybe its competitors have reduced cost of production, which Huawei doesn't know. So using competition pricing might not allow Huawei to cover up its cost. Then it will not be making profit.
Or maybe the competitors have another way of paying.
Or reducing their own cost,
yes,
which Huawei doesn't have. So Huawei might not be making profit using competition pricing. Is it clear?
Yes.
All right, we'll go to question 4. Huawei has to maintain the quality of its products to be able to compete with other businesses, as well as generating profit. It must also ensure that the product is produced meets the needs of its customers, as well as introducing new different forms of technology. On its website, it states how we are committed to bringing digital to every person, home, and organization for a fully connected, intelligent world. In January 2019, Huawei launched the Huawei 10 Pro smartphone in the US at a cost of 5,353 renminbi CNY. Okay. The exchange rate was $1 to 6.70 Chinese yuan renminbi. Calculate the cost of this smartphone. To calculate in dollars, to calculate it, it will be 535 divided by
6.70.
So it will be 5353 divided by 6, because we need dollars here.
Yes.
So it is $798.95. Clear? Is it clear, please?
Yes.
All right. Then we go to question B. Analyze why Huawei would want good quality control when producing its smartphone. We talked about quality before. With good quality control, it improves Huawei's reputation. Yes or no?
It will even let the smartphones give more. They are good quality.
Quality, yes, good. But how does it impact on Huawei? It improves its reputation. So if Huawei's reputation improves, what happens? More customers will continue to buy from Huawei instead of its competitors. And that gives Huawei a competitive edge over its competitors. Is it clear?
Yes.
Then we go to C. Evaluate why Huawei would carry out market research before designing a new product. You should use the information provided as well as your knowledge of business. So Huawei is trying to design a smartphone, right? Okay. So here, first, market research identifies the needs and wants of customers. Yes or no?
Yes.
So with market research will allow Huawei to make decisions about if to produce smartphone or not to produce smartphone. Yes or no?
Yes.
With market research, Huawei won't be wasting time and resources on what is not needed in the market. Because if Huawei is producing smartphones that customers are not the customers are not going to buy, or if Huawei is producing smartphones that are the same like its competitors, it might not be selling. So with market research, Huawei will be able to know the kind of smartphone that is not in the market. So Huawei will be able to detect what the market needs in terms of smartphone. So this will make Huawei to produce a smartphone with different features to those of competitors. And that would be Huawei's unique selling point. Do you get the point there?
Yes.
But the problem about market research is, one, if it is primary market research, it is expensive and it takes time. Two, if it is secondary market research, it might be outdated, which means the information gathered at that point in time is not useful for now and in the future. Is it clear? Yes. Any question about it? No. That's all about that.